In this video we are going to solve the problems of exercise 1.4. okay, so what is the first question here? Without actually performing the long division, state whether the following rational numbers will have terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Now you see these rational numbers will have terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. In order to determine that, without actually performing, if you perform the actual long division method, then you can easily determine, but without performing the long division method, how can you find out or how can you determine a rational number will have a terminating or non-terminating repeating decimal number, okay, decimal expansion? So for that purpose we must know one thing. Suppose you see, we know that rational numbers can be written in the form of p by q. If q can be written in the form of 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, then we can say this rational number will have terminating decimal expansion, otherwise it will have non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Okay, so let's start the exercise now. Okay, so here you see the first rational number is 13 by 3125. okay, so how to solve this one? So 13 by 3125, so let us factorize the denominator. So if you factorize the denominator, then you will get 1 2 3 4 5 5s. okay, that is 5 to the power 5. okay, now here you see, from this factorization we can obtain 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m form. okay, if we multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2 to the power 5 and 2 to the power 5, then we will get here this form, 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m. So we can say this rational number will have terminating decimal expansion. okay, so now let's move on to next one. Here you see, next one is 17 by 8. Now you see 8 can be written as 2 cube, and now multiplying 5 cube with both the numerator and denominator, we can obtain this form, 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m. So that's why it also will have terminating decimal expansion. Here you see 455 is after factorizing the 455, we have got 5 into 7 into 13. So here you see, this factorization contains factors other than 5 and 2. okay, if it contains 5 and 2 only, then we can say it will have terminating decimal expansion, but here other than 2 and 5 there are 7 and 13, that's why it is non-terminating. okay, its decimal expansion will be non-terminating. And in the fourth one, this 1600 is the denominator here, which can be written as 2 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 2. If you see, factorize the 1600, then you will get it. okay, so that's why it also have terminating decimal expansion. And here it is, its denominator is 7 cube, there is so here you see, to be terminating there should be 5 and 2 only. okay, but here it is 7 cube, that's why terminating decimal expansion should not be there. It should be non-terminating repeating decimal expansion, non-terminating. okay, so I have written there non-terminating decimal expansion. okay, so next, here you see this one, here you see it is already in the form of 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m. okay, if you see, its denominator is already in this form, 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m. okay, that's why it will have terminating decimal expansion. Here you see, there is 2 to the power 2, 5 to the power 7, but there is also 7 to the power 5, that's why it has non-terminating decimal expansion. Then here you see 6 by 15. 15 is factorized as 3 into 5. So here you see, you may think that there is factor 3 other than 2 and 5, that's why it should not be it should not have terminating decimal expansion, but it has terminating decimal expansions, as we can cancel 3 and 6 by 3. Okay, 3 to the 6, we can cancel the 6 by 3, so result is 2 by 5. So now as the denominator is only 5, that's why we can say that it will have terminating decimal expansion. And 35 by 50, so which can be written as 5 square into 2, denominator, its denominator is 5 square into 2, which is in the form of 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m. So terminating decimal expansion should be the should it have. Okay, now next one, here you see 77 by 210. So here also you see, other than 2 and 5 there is factor 3, so that's why it cannot have terminating decimal expansion. Okay, so now let's move on to next question. Question number 2, write down the decimal expansions of those rational numbers in question number 1 having which have terminating decimal expansion. Okay, so in question number 1 we have got many rational numbers, okay, out of which having decimal expansion, terminating decimal expansion, we need to express them in their decimal expansion. Okay, so in question number 1, what was the first rational number? 13 by 3125. Okay, so in question number 2 also we have to express those rational numbers in given in question number 1. Okay, so that's why I have written here question number 2 1. Okay, solution. So now you see 3125, it can be factorized as 5 to the power 5, then 2 to the power 5 is multiplied with both the numerator and denominator, and in order to express in this form, we have to first express this denominator in this form, and we have to make sure that their powers on both 2 and 5 are equal. Okay, so then what will happen? 2 to the power 5 in 2 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 5 can be written as 2 into 5 whole to the power 5. Okay, and here you see 2 to the power 5 is equal to 32. 32 13 is 416, and here we have got 10 to the power 5. Okay, so now you see, as there is 10 to the power 5, if you divide the numerator by this 10 to the power 5, then you will get such decimal expansions. That means this decimal should be before 5 places. Okay, that means after the decimal there should be 5 digits. Okay, as there is 10 to the power 5. Okay, now similarly here you see it is 7 by 8. 8 can be written as 2 cube. So in order to get the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, I have multiplied 5 to the power 3 both with the both numerator and denominator. Then you see, first make sure that their powers on 2 and 5 are the same. Okay, then you see 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 3 can be written as 2 into 5 whole to the power 3, and here 5 cube is 125. 125 into 7, if you multiply you will get 2125. Okay, so here you see denominator is 10 to the power 3, that's why decimal should be before 3 digits. Okay, so similarly we can solve the rest. Okay, so I hope you will try yourself. These are already done here below this one. Okay, these are the other two. Okay, so let's I'm not going to explain those. Okay, these are very simple. Here you see, let me explain this one at least. Here you see 2 to the power 3, 5 to the power 2. So in order to make it 5 to the power 3, I have multiplied here 1 5 and here also 1 5. 5 into 5 square gives 5 cube, and 5 into 23 115. So then we have got this. Okay, Now let's move on to next question. Okay, so question number 3, this is question number 3. The following real numbers have decimal expansions as given below. Okay, there are some real numbers, 3 real numbers are there, and their decimal expansions are given. This is one, this is another one, this is another one. Okay, now we have to determine they are rational or irrational. Okay, these are rational or irrational. Okay, first take the first one. The first rational number is 43.123456789. Here you see there is no dot dot dot, that means it is terminating. Okay, it is terminating. As it is terminating, that's why it is rational. Okay, as it is terminating, so in its p by q form, okay, if you express this one in p by q form, then its q can be written in the form of 2 to the power n by 5 to the power m, where n and m belongs to n, means natural number. Okay, so the next one, here you see 0.120, then 1200, then 12000. Okay, it is it is not repeating in regular manner. Here you see first 120, then 1200 and 12000. That's why it is non-terminating and non-recurring. That's why it is irrational. Okay, so now next one, 43.123456789 recurring. Okay, so it is non-terminating but recurring. Okay, so it is, if it is recurring, then it must be rational. Okay, but the prime factorization of q in its p by q form, if you express this one in this form p by q, then q cannot be written as 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, because it is non-terminating. Okay, I hope you have understood. So thank you for watching.